So this is probably going to be the last video in this particular series. So we've gone through, like Brazil, we've gone through a few different popular international teams, naming the 11 most used players from 95 to 2017. And this time it's going to be Italy. So I've done Germany, Argentina, Brazil, Netherlands, England, Spain, France, all the big teams. So I'll have to see if there's any for Portugal actually as well. But anyway, I'm going to go for a target of around 140 or 130 even. I'm not as familiar with Italy as maybe I am with Brazil and of course England, which there was only four I didn't get. So we've got here for 2006 World Cup winning squad. We've got 2012 when Andrea Pirlo stole the show and they went out to they lost in the final to Spain, knocked England out in the quarterfinals, and then when they were in the group stage with England just 2 years later and beat them 2-1. So let's get straight to it. Now, first player I mentioned was Pirlo, and he was going right up until 2014. And AC Milan, he had Gattuso partnering him there. Now, more recently, Mario Balotelli, only twice there. He's a quality striker, but it's just more his attitude and off the pitch antics have taken over. So let's go to the 2006 World Cup winning squad. Buffon, and it's credible, 17 years. There he's popped up. Fernando, was it Grosso? Don't think it was Fernando. Fabio Grosso, that was it. Gilardino. And, he played for Antonio Cassano. I think he played for Real Madrid at some point. Antonio Cassano there in 2011 and 2012. Filippo Inzaghi, I'm pretty sure he was Italian. Yeah, he's came up a few times there. Totti should be there quite a lot. Quality player. I know they've been of I think he was in the 2006 World Cup winning squad. Whether he started or not, I'm not quite sure. Can't quite remember. So yeah, they had Totti, Gilardino. I think I'm going to spell this right. Camoranesi. Could have double N. Could have double S. And yeah, I'm not sure to be honest. Fabio Cannavaro won World Player of the Year in, I think it was 2006. Absolutely fantastic defender. Alessandro Nesta. And I think there was a Zanetti for Argentina. I think there was one for Italy as well, yeah. Cristiano Zanetti a couple of times there. So in 2002, I think they were knocked out by South Korea in the World Cup. Italy. More recently, actually, let's think of Premier League players. Matteo Darmian, he's appeared a few times there. Any Italian players in the Premier League? So we've got Darmian. Oh, the guy on FIFA who had a rating of something like 93. Brihai. No, he's not there. Unless I've spelt that wrong. 2006. AC Milan. Trying to think of that quality AC Milan side. Filippo Inzaghi. Midfield, Gattuso, Pirlo, Camoranesi, and sure he'll be there. I just can't spell it properly. Fabio Grosso. Materazzi was headbutted by Zidane, of course. He's appeared a few times there, and funnily enough, he actually played for Everton before he turned into a top-class defender. Roberto Baggio. He's there a few times, up until 1999, actually. So we've got Buffon going back to 2001. Toldo might be before then, there in 2000. And plays for, say, Inter Milan when they won the Champions League in 2010. They had the likes of... recently, Icardi, no. 2010, they had like Wesley Sneijder, Milito, I think he was Argentina actually. Diego Milito. So yeah, let's go back to the Premier League and more recently Italian players to have graced the Premier League. So I need defenders. Had some solid defenders in the past like Nesta, Cannavaro. The team in 2014 World Cup when Balotelli scored against England. Pirlo was playing. Graziano Pelle. He was in 2015, 2016. A good player for Southampton. And what's the other player? Oviedo. No, Osvaldo. Danny Osvaldo. No, obviously he's not there. It's quite a difficult on this. Especially seeing as it's 10 to 3 in the morning. Let's go a bit back to around here. Italian strikers. Claudio Lopez, he might have been Argentina. Inzaghi and Totti. Other players who have played for Roma, Juventus. You'd think there'd be a few in the Juventus squad. In fact, I'm getting Chiellini, I'm sure he's Italian. Yeah, going right back to 2008 up until this past year. A quality defender he is. So we've got Chiellini. Others for Juventus, Pogba and Pirlo in the middle. They have Dybala up front, Higuain. Back in the day they had Trezeguet. I've just thought of another one, Alessandro Del Piero. And that's surprising. The last time he featured prominently in the Italian squad was 2002. So he was still going for quite a number of years after that. So yeah, Cassano, he was at Roma before. Gilardino, he joined AC Milan. Otto, was he Italian? I think he play for Lazio and then went on to AC Milan. Dejan Stankovic, I'm pretty sure he was someone like Serbia. Yeah, let's try again and spell this name right. Could be spelled like that, for all I know. Sure, it's Cameron. Maybe it's. Oh, I don't know. 2006. Who's this striker? I'm gonna know it. It's probably gonna be someone from Luca Toni. He played for Bayern Munich. Yeah, he was there around that time. So I've got 103 out of 253. Let's try and get up to 130. We've got just over 10.5 minutes left. Should be getting some more of these defenders as well. And I think in 2010, Italy were in a group with like New Zealand and a couple of others, and they actually didn't make it out for group stage. And if you look at the centre backs, Cannavaro, Chiellini, they were absolutely stacked with talent there. I think more recently they've been a bit devoid of talent. Del Piero should get more of these. Baggio there. Season before, 2004, year before, they were runners up to Brazil in the World Cup final, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's think. Liverpool, have they had any Italian players? Not that I can think of. Arsenal, Tottenham, Manchester City. Donnarumma more recently. I think he's Italian, but anyway, he's not going to be here because Buffon is there. So I'm trying to think the Juventus team when they won the Champions League around 2003 time. They had the likes of Nesta in defence. Or did he move to AC Milan by that point? I can't remember anyway. They did have Cannavaro at some point. They had Thuram. Who did they have on the left? Thuram is French anyway. This is difficult. One 103. It wasn't until 2005 that, sorry, 2003 that Milan actually won the Champions League. Um, Around this time, it was. Did he win it? Ajax won it in '95. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich around this period. Gattuso, Pirlo, Ambrosini, who was for AC Milan, just appearing for once there in 2007. Claudio Reyna, I'm sure he was Argentinian. These random players pop up into your head every so often. Bernardo Corradi. No, Samaras was Greek, of course. Bojan, no, I think he played for Fiorentina. Can't think of a name. not Georginov or something like that. And I'm sure he played for Manchester City and he didn't do that well. Oh, what was his name? Around 2009-10. They had that striker as well who was highly rated but didn't really get off the ground. Oh, what was his name as well? I can't think. Napoli at the moment. Ah, was it Bojinov or something? Something in of, I'm sure. Quaresma, he was Portuguese. So it was Jacko Ballack, German. Carlo Cudicini. No. Albert Ferrer, Spain. Petrescu, Romania. Di Matteo. There we go. We've got three more there. Roberto Di Matteo there. Trying to think of some more. Matteo Sereni. Played for Ipswich at one time. Just can't think of Italian fullbacks. Bellerin's not Italian, I'm sure, no. Don't know where I got that from. Robson Ponte, no. Other Italian strikers from that period. Remy, Franz Bar. West Ham. Southampton. This has been a pretty difficult one, this. We've got Odo. Stefan Savage. Now, I'm pretty sure he's not Italian. Mangala, is he French or is he... No. Buffon, Darmian, Chiellini, Pele. There's a guy called Verratti. He might even be French. Oh no, he's not. There we go. A couple of times there. Verratti and Marco Verratti. Ah, there was what was his name? Daniele De Rossi. Yes, that's more like it. And Giuseppe Rossi. So 122. We're not doing as bad now, but obviously we'd like to get a few more. Alberto Aquilani. That's who played for Liverpool. Maybe it's 1L. Or maybe he just didn't play much for Italy. I'm sure he was Italian. The striker that he signed, Fabio Barini. No. Oh, there was that Italian winger that Sunderland signed a couple of years ago, Giaccherini or something. Hopes one of these is going to be right. Giaccherini. No, I'm not sure about that one. Daniel De Rossi. Strootman for Roma, obviously he's Netherlands. Is there a guy called Veloso or something like that? No. Veron obviously was Argentina. Yeah, only one player from 1996. Who did he pin the hopes on now to get goals? Who's a striker? Tosun, who Everton have just signed. No, not sure where he's from. Niasse, I don't know where he's from. So we're going to get 122, not the best score. Yeah, Bellotti, Insigne, Andriva, Barzagli, Bonucci. Yeah, Bonucci should have got him. Giaccherini, that's who I was trying to spell. He played for AC Milan for a bit. Zambrotta should have got him. Marquisio. Yeah, some familiar names here. Here, Quinta, Di Natal, Camoranesi. That's who I was trying to get in 2006. Oh, come on, I should have gotten Paolo Maldini, of course. Lulliano, I remember that name as well. Coco. Used to get him and Koku mixed up. Christian Vieri, should have got him. That was who I was thinking when I was thinking of Inzaghi and Del Piero. Panucci, Di Biagio, Costa Curta. I should have got a lot more of these. This is a poor showing, but seeing as it's over 3 a.m. in the morning, Gianfranco Zola. Ah, not a great showing. Let me know if there's any surprise stat in there, um, or any that you might not have got, and I'll see you again soon.